Hey everybody, welcome to this week's energy update. It's been a little bit since I've been on here, but as I always say, I wait for the moment in which I feel it's really relevant and I feel good, I feel ready to do it. And today I feel like I need to do this for myself mostly, but I think all of us can use a little bit of assistance and extra energy, and you know, the main point of doing these is to get back in our bodies and to check in with ourselves on a more regular basis and see how are we doing, how are we being, how are we breathing, how are we using our thoughts to create a life experience that we want, that we desire. How do we break down limiting belief systems? And for me this week, I've been feeling quite a bit of intensity, and I feel like it's sort of, you know, cliche. A lot of people are saying like, oh, well, the energy is so intense and you know, whatever, talking about new moons and Mercury retrograde and all of these excuses for why we feel a certain way. And I'm not saying that those things don't matter or they don't play an influence in our lives, but it's also about, you know, our being conscious, our being aware and mindful of where we put our thoughts, where we put our energy, and how are we co-creating every single day? How are we paying attention to ourselves and giving back to ourselves and loving ourselves, you know? I think that's just as important. And I'm all about empowerment. I'm all about bringing your power back to yourself and seeing how you can transform your energy, how you can shift your energy in a positive way, and that you are your own greatest teacher and healer. And I learned that from my teacher, Master Lin, who is a Qigong healer. And anyways, I've learned a lot of things, but I've been reflecting this week and just feeling really internal, and so I haven't been on this page. I haven't been doing that much, honestly. So now's the time to check back in and to get connected. So I'm doing this for myself first and foremost, but I hope all of you benefit from this, and whoever is listening, it is relevant for you at this time. So let's get comfortable. It's Saturday, we can relax. Let's get comfortable and just take some deep breaths. I know I haven't been doing that this week. So consciously take some deep breaths. It's hard to do while I'm talking, but see if you can create a really fluid transition from your inhale to your exhale. And just allow your breath to be as it is. Don't even try to manipulate it or change it, just allow it to be. Allow your body to move in any way that it wants to. Oftentimes my body just begins sort of rocking automatically. I just let it do that. We're just getting into this moment and consciously allowing this space for healing and enlightening moments to just take place right now. Holding a conscious space for ourselves. So paying attention to the breath is really good for just opening up the entire body. And as you do that, you can focus on the heart space and just bring awareness to that heart space. And And you can visualize your heart space expanding, bright light expanding beyond your body. From your heart space, a golden sun that is so bright and so warm. Just allow yourself to breathe here. Noticing your breath expanding and contracting in your body. And noticing the airiness and lightness that comes through your body when you just let yourself go. And then allow this bright golden sun from your heart space to slowly move down to the lower dantian, which is the point deep in behind the navel. So you can visualize this bright light deep in behind your navel. This is really grounding and really centering. So the purpose of these energy updates, as you continue to focus there, I'm just going to brief you a little bit. The purpose of these updates is to really tune into our own higher guidance and to become aware of that inner voice within us that's always talking to us. And it comes through our bodies, it comes through our intuition, and that's really what I'm doing. And I'm helping you all to access this within yourself. So this wisdom is for all of us. It's connected to all of us. It's not new age. It's not ultra spiritual. It's really us just listening to that inner voice. And what's really beautiful about that is we can become more aware of what we need, what our body needs. So as I move into this short little meditation, and it is going to be fairly short, I intend, just continue to focus on just opening up your heart space and visualizing your heart space opening. Because when we open ourselves to more love, then we receive more love, we receive more back for ourselves. So, and also just pay attention to any images that come into your mind or any thoughts that come into your mind, and just go with it. What I often say is the body is the gateway, and it really is. You know, when we move into meditation and we feel feelings in our bodies and we have inspirational thoughts, it's us connecting to our higher part of us. So it's nothing extraordinary. So just take 3 deep breaths. And just let go and continue to focus either on your lower dantian, which is the point deep in behind the navel, or the heart space, whatever one feels better to you. And I'm just gonna give a short little message for this week. So take what you will from it. And just continue to close your eyes. Dear ones, the purpose of this experience, of what you are all recalibrating in this week, is about emotional resilience. What is emotional resilience? Some of you may think that it has to do with masking your emotions or trying to control your emotions, to suppress your emotions. Emotional resilience truly is about letting it flow through you so that you as a whole being can become more in tune with who you truly are at your natural state. And this experience is about coming into you in your highest place. Is it about coming into your emotional guidance system? And this is important because your emotions are the center of your intuition, as you call it. Your emotions are part of what you might call your sixth sense. So as you become more in tune with these, you become more aware of your reaction to certain events, your reaction to the choices that you are making in your life experience, your reaction to the people that you choose to surround yourself with and the experiences you surround yourself with. You become more in tune with how it is either supporting you or not supporting you. And the purpose of becoming aware of this is so that you can come more fully into your authenticity. You can come more fully into who you truly are. So emotional resilience is about letting it flow through you in the largest way that it can, not suppressing it. This is not a weak part of you. This is not a scary part of you. It is simply part of your entire being, your entire self. Most of you are feeling that your emotions are too big for you sometimes, especially in this week in which they have risen to a higher level. Many of you, whether it is of what you might call positive emotions or what you might call negative emotions, you are feeling them deeper, you are feeling them bigger. And the purpose of this is to be able to train you to allow this fluctuation of energy to move through you. And we would call it a fluctuation of energy because it is truly to understand that energy is never stable, or you are always moving through with fluidity. You are always moving into a new energy. Nothing is ever the same as it was a moment ago. And so we want you to allow this moment to be fully expressed, and this moment to be fully expressed, and this moment to be fully expressed. Because as you are suppressing what does not feel good, or what you feel is inappropriate for the time, or for the occasion, or for wherever you are at that moment, you are allowing blockages in the body. You are allowing your energy to become blocked. And so, as you can imagine, a small child who allows their emotions to simply flow and be with them and move through them, and it stays for only a moment, and then it moves through. And that allows a space for clarity, it allows a space for healing, it allows a space to change direction. And so The teaching of this week is to allow whatever is to come through you and flow through you. It might be emotions, it might be decisions that you must make. Allow everything to show up in front of you so you can evaluate it and see it and notice it. So if you are feeling overwhelming emotions, allow it to sit right in front of you. Allow it to move through you. Do not push it away. Do not push it down. This is part of your guidance system talking to you. This is part of your allowance of your full nature to come through. There is no such thing as positive and negative emotions. It is simply two variables of the human experience expressing itself in form, in physical form. So emotions are part of your internal guidance system. So some of you may be thinking, what if you are feeling depressed energy all of the time or excited energy all of the time? What is the purpose of this? Each and every one of you has a different agreement with yourself, with your soul purpose, in which is promoting or activating your growth in this way. So there is, of course, not one answer, but in fact, for most of you, what is important is to allow the experience to flow through you, regardless of what it looks like, to yourself or to others. Moving through is always the answer. It is always the path of least resistance. When you are resisting, when you are labeling something as bad or wrong or inappropriate, that is not compassion. That is not self-love. So allow yourself to move through whatever you are to move through. When you resist, you are hurting yourself. When you resist, you are not allowing love into you. And the more love that you allow into you, the more you can share, the more you can give, the more you can become a light, a lighthouse for so many. So as you allow yourself to express completely and fully, you will be even more open to receiving, even more open to transformation on all levels, on the physical level, spiritual level, emotional level, and mental level. So this is the teaching and the practice of this week and of the times current for each and every one of you. Use your own guidance system to determine what is important for you at this time. What is most self-loving for you at this time? What does your body need? What does your mind need? And some of you will need to pull back to spend more time in solitude. And some of you will need more connection to feel your spirits lifted, to feel supported, to feel understood, to feel part of something bigger. Each and every one of you are different, but listen to what your body is saying to you. What do you need? And listen to it and honor that. Listen to the foods that your body wants. It is not only exercise, it is not only food, it is also your environment. Does your body need to go to bed earlier? Does your body need to stay up later? Listen to what it wants. And allow yourself some space and some time to slow down and to become grounded and to surround yourself in environments that are grounding and supportive and not demanding of your energy or depleting your energy. So it's a time of self-care, it's a time of self-evaluation, and it's a time of grounding. Using your grounding rod and imagining this golden rod that is moving through the top of your head, down through your torso, down through your feet, and down into the earth. And imagining this golden, energetic rod healing you on all levels, emanating golden light into your body, into all of your cells, and moving deeply into the earth and grounding you physically down into the earth, receiving all of the healing benefits from the energy of the earth and also of the ethers above you. So you can use this energy, this visualization, and allow yourselves to simply become grounded in this for this week. And so it is. So gently just bring your focus back to your heart space if it's not already there. And just have gratitude in your heart for whatever you took from that. And just continue to have your heart space be your focus for this week. And just go back there anytime you're feeling disconnected or out of alignment. At any time, you can just go back there and you can tap into this energy of stillness and peacefulness. And it will assist you at any time. So take 3 deep breaths. Just massage your hands together. It's hard for me to come out of this. And massage your face. You can do it with me. I hope that was helpful for all of you. It's very different feel today. It was much more slowed down. It's sort of hard for me to talk, much more like my speaking voice than what you often hear. But it all depends on the energy, and I'm feeling very slowed down. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. I love you guys. And I just go with it. So I'm going with it. I'm going with it for myself. Might look a little different, but you know what? I'm going with it too. I'm letting things to move through, and that's a good thing. So Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks to me for doing this, because I really didn't want to do this. So yay, I did it anyways. And I'll be back. I don't know when, but I'll be back for sure. And make sure to stay tuned on my YouTube channel. And I also have an announcement, which many of you may or may not have seen, but I'm on Patreon now. And what's really exciting about that is it's a platform for creators to, I'm sure all of you know what it is, but for those that don't, it's a platform for creators and artists to basically, you know, produce, you know, good content that their patrons want to subscribe to, and you can subscribe for as little as $1 a month, I believe. Yeah, $1 a month, and for every level, for every tier, I give back to you. So I'll produce, you know, more channel material. I'll put the link. I'll post the link, so you can see what it's all about. But it's a really cool thing. So if you want to learn more about it, you can ask me about it, or you can join, or you can look at the link and read all about it. But yeah, and stay tuned on my YouTube channel if I didn't already say that. So those are the two main things, but I really want to get active on Patreon, because I would really like to use this platform as a way for me to support myself in a bigger way. And as you all know, I'm working on my second book, and I'm working with Hannah again, my editor. Yay, I'm so excited. I love her so much, and we're going to be working on the second book together again. So Patreon will support me in, you know, progressing in that direction. So getting it edited, getting my book professionally edited by her, and then actually doing the production of the book, and then embarking on a radio media tour like I did this past year. So there's a lot in the works right now, and I would really, really love to use this really amazing thing that I've been given to share with the world, and to be supported, you know, back to myself, and you know, have the resources to do more of what I love to do. So, which is to help people and to heal people. So yep, that requires a little bit. So if you would like to support me in a bigger way, and know that there's amazing benefits if you do that, things that I'll be giving back to you guys. What did you say, Rick? Tried to buy, but only Kindle version sold. What does that mean? You could only find the Kindle version? And yes, Patreon is a great platform. I'm really, really excited. So again, you guys, I'm going to post a link in the comments below once I'm off of this, and you guys can check it out. And if you become a patron, then that would be really, really awesome, and I'll love you forever. And so yeah, make sure to look at all of the cool things that I'm going to be offering. And it only costs as little as $1 a month. So yay. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll be back soon. I really hope that you have a great Saturday, great rest of your Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday. And if it's sunny there, get outside. If it's not sunny there, get outside and take a barefoot walk or something. That's what I'm going to do. So, I'll see you later, and have a great day.